Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to Scribbles Reactions. I'm Vera.
I'm Blakey.
And today we are watching The Legend of Korra,
Yes.
episode 3, season 2. So we had a twist at the end of the previous episode with the chief of the northern tribe turning out
Such a fine guy.
Such a fun guy. Yeah, he turned out to
Fun
be
guy.
using Korra. Because now that she opened the portal, then everything's like fine, supposedly, but actually...
Let's see, maybe we are over-exaggerating.
Sure, yeah, the northern troops are there just to greet the southern tribes. So, yeah.
Who knows?
Let's see, yeah, because now, anything happened.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if that's the main plot or will be something with spirits, still.
Yeah. Let's see what's going to happen. But before we start, guys, consider joining our Patreon, because there you can find episodes before they come to our YouTube, like over a month in advance. And the link to Patreon is in the description below.
Let's go.
Let's go. What the hell?
Why did you bring your troops down from the north?
Now that you've opened the southern portal, we need to protect it from people who would do the spirits harm.
I can protect it.
I need you
What?
for something
What?
more important. There is another portal in the north.
But the solstice is over. How am I going to open it?
The spiritual energy is much stronger in the north. And now that you've opened the southern portal, your energy is stronger as well.
With both portals open, our tribes will be united again.
The world will be united again.
Okay, that's a bit... all just for teleporting?
It too much.
The heck?
No, what the hell?
That's strange.
I mean, like, I don't understand, like, how she accepted his explanation just like that. Like, people came here, like, forcing their rules on the inhabitants there, and he's just like, oh, no, they're going to protect the portal. Never mind, like, how restrictive they are. Sure.
That's a bit strange.
I haven't felt this at
Yeah,
peace.
just enjoy for a while.
Yeah, just you wait.
Good morning, universe.
Oh my god, why are you in
Please,
pants? Come on, cover yourself.
Looky
Yeah.
here. Vacation Tenzin has finally decided to join us.
It's so nice to get to spend more time with my family.
Until something happens.
Right, my little Rohan?
Till something happens, yeah.
And I've really enjoyed having you two around. Reminds me of all those great vacations we took as kids with Dad.
I think your
Zing.
memory's a little foggy. Boomy and I weren't on those great vacations. It was always just you and Dad.
What?
No, that can't be right. What about the time he took us to Kyoshi Island to ride the elephant koi?
Nope,
Elephant koi.
we weren't there.
What?
Oh, remember Ember Island?
No.
Those amazing sand palaces we built on the beach?
You mean you built? We never saw the place.
What?
Could have
The
sworn.
heck? Hank!
Thank you.
Why were you such a
Morning, Uncle Boomy.
What?
Do you have a baby in there?
baby? Oh, just a beer belly.
Where's your sister? Janora, were you and Milo teasing your sister again?
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Yes.
Oh my god.
She ran away.
Honestly, I don't know why.
This is
you
like he's
can't
repeating
just
with
get
Tenzin and
along.
his siblings.
It's all right, dear.
I know these last few days have been very troubling.
Troubling? Troubling is when I get that itchy rash that won't go away and Julie's not around to scratch it. This is
Oh
shocking.
my
Nay,
god.
sickening. But these kale cookies, opposite. Remind me to get the recipe later. Not to mention, I've got a cargo ship full of halibut that's rotting thanks to this harbor lockdown. Who wants to buy a ship full of stinking fish?
Okay.
Stop
Seriously.
Enough with
wasting the
your-
plates.
yeah.
These fish.
Chief Unalaq is here to help the south. He wants to show us how to restore balance with the spirits so they'll stop attacking.
The only spirit I'm interested in restoring is our spirit of independence. Am I right, people?
I mean, like, that's really, like, how
Okay.
she can say it like that when, like, people are here, like, they're obviously not fine with it. But sure, let's restore balance between spirits and people, while people in between themselves are, like, in chaos.
All Unalaq is trying to do is make our tribes unified again.
No, he wants control of our wealth. My wealth. And
My
I want
wealth.
my wealth.
Me.
If Unalaq doesn't
me.
pull his forces out, then we have no choice but to fight for our freedom.
Okay, then stop.
You want
Okay,
to start a
King.
war? Are you crazy?
Unalaq started this, not us.
Look, we all know where this conflict is heading. We need to start preparing for war.
The heck, all of a sudden?
Or what?
Starts
I
so
will hate to leave this third
okay.
tribe.
Horse
Colin, how
bowling.
did you turn into
Of
this?
course not, Desna. I will not miss it at all. I hold immense dislike for the South.
Okay, actors robots, yeah, I can continue.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
So
This is so disturbing. This is so disturbing.
You will be coming with me to the north.
Oh my
There we
god.
will live the rest of our lives together in
No,
icy
God, no.
bliss.
Pauline, you wanted her, so but you went now.
Oh, jeez.
Help me!
You all right, bro?
I mean, just say no, don't what do you
I
want?
can't take anymore.
Hey, if you're that unhappy, just break up with her.
Exactly.
Up with her. You could do that?
Yeah, guys do it.
The heck did.
Colin.
He's in some Stockholm syndrome, definitely.
Colin.
Here is the ruler from the
And
darkness.
he has, yeah. Feeding throne.
Sorry to interrupt. It's about our conversation this morning.
Yes?
I understand
Yes.
why you brought your troops here, but I'm afraid it's sending the wrong message. There was a meeting at my parents' house. A lot of Southerners feel like their tribe is being invaded.
I am their chief. I'm uniting, not invading.
I know, but I'm just afraid if something doesn't change, there could be a civil war.
If the water tribes were at war, the other nations would take sides. The dark spirits would thrive off this negative energy, and the world would be thrown into a battle between spirits and man that would be catastrophic.
How do we stop it?
We? No, Korra. This is a war only the Avatar can prevent.
I mean, but you created the problem. The hell, dude?
I mean, yeah.
But I have no doubt you will become the most admired Avatar the world has ever known.
Thank you, Uncle.
He's like like this guy is supporting, but then do the evil stuff the most. Like, yeah, I support you and everything. Now I'm going to go and lock up your parents.
What the hell?
Okay.
Dude,
You hoodlums think you're tough, huh?
yeah, this is a real way to unity.
Kids. Oh my god, yeah, this is serious. Yeah.
Tell these thugs to go back to the north. They're not welcome here anymore.
These Southerners need to stay in line.
Everyone calm down. You're all part of the same tribe. Start acting like it.
You're taking their side? We thought you were one
She
of us.
took nobody said.
Taking anyone's side. Hey!
Oh
You're
boy.
the worst avatar ever.
Oh my god.
Everyone, walk away from this. They're not worth our trouble. Korra, Korra!
Damn.
I mean,
How they're making the series here, like, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, like,
Shirley doesn't know how to
the
do
idea
stuff,
of unified and it's perfect and all, but I mean, nobody asked them what they want. All of a sudden now you come up with the
Who?
idea, the tribes.
Yeah.
How all of a sudden you come up with the idea, oh, let's unite the tribes. And did you ask the people of the tribes what they want, you know?
I mean, he's, as he said, he's a chief of even the South then?
And what does uniting mean? You being able to control them however you want?
I'm guessing you've been so busy with your duty to Republic City that you forgot about your duty to your kids.
Are you reflecting
What are
with
you,
anger?
5 years old?
Kaya, you're right. I haven't been spending enough time with them. I wish I could be as good a father as Dad was to us.
Tenzin, your problem is you're exactly like Dad. He was so focused on saving the world and doing his duty, don't laugh, that he never had time for us.
Dad was under a lot of pressure.
He always had time for you, though.
Precious
little airbender.
Dad loved us all.
Guys, why are you acting like 12-year-olds? You know that he was an avatar, he had to do everything. Support him, what, I
And
get it, but
that's
come
the
on.
thing, like they didn't have his emotional support maybe, and then
I
they
mean, get it,
couldn't grow as
yeah,
people.
but they know how important it is to be avatar. It's not a 9-to-5 job. No, come on, it's...
I mean, you know how it is. Like,
You're holding in balance everything,
that's
right?
like-
Did they ever think to maybe see how he's struggling maybe all
that's
the time?
true, but I mean, you're expecting emotional maturity from kids, and like that's like with every kid, like who has a
exactly.
successful parent, who has a successful career. I mean, it's
That's
always
okay.
going to have, they have to make a balance between career and family, but it's hard to
Definitely,
make
yeah.
that balance, you know?
I mean, I'm not talking like normal people 9 to 5, just talking about Avatar, you know, the Avatar. And as you said, like as kids, they cannot be aware, but now they're older, they can at least understand him better, right? And they're still not like, okay, you were with your dad.
I mean, sure, they can understand him, but that still doesn't change the fact what they're saying here now, that he had time for Tenzin, but he didn't have time for them. So how do you fix that?
I mean, yeah, true.
Besides, it all happened a long time ago. Why are we even talking about this?
See what he's doing there, Boomy? Classic airbender technique. Cutting and running when things get tough.
Yeah.
Dad teach you that move?
Come on.
Just the two of us.
How about not? Oh, boy.
Oh no!
Bolin,
Break up with her!
Break up.
Spend enough time together, just the 5 of us.
Fine.
So fun.
Excuse us while we retrieve more sustenance.
Retrieve more sustenance.
You guys gotta save me. I thought
Save
you were
yourself,
breaking up with
dude.
her. I'm very bad at reading people. You should know that by now.
Well, Bolin.
Do something, Avatar.
Again, it's
Come
not
on,
her
you
fault.
can't, yeah, I can rely on her for everything, dude.
Years ago.
Yeah, for
No, follow me. This'll get us down 50 times faster.
Dude, you're going to sleep.
Boomy, it's pitch black and the rocks are slippery. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Come on, you wimps. If I can do it, it should be no problem for a couple of benders.
Fine.
So she's also.
I mean,
Okay, waterbender. I mean, basically. So he is not a bender. I mean, you wanted it.
You were right, Boomy. That was faster.
At least 50 times faster, by my calculations.
Oh my god.
Ah, Tenzin's the funny guy now.
If you need an airlift down, just say the
I mean,
word.
jump and they are going to catch you with their bending.
Under control.
And he sleeps. Oh no, no, no.
Okay.
They could have tried to catch you. What the hell? Why are they watching him?
Wanted to see
He's
him
old.
just a bit hurt.
He's older. Come on. He can hurt himself seriously.
Okay, he's not 90-year-old.
He's still.
Talk to me.
Your father doesn't know I'm here.
Yeah. Is that dad? Yeah.
Dead.
Against his own brother? Damn, this is too... going too
Dad,
fast, yeah.
don't do this.
Come on.
Damn.
Man, how do we feel about this?
Yeah, I also don't know.
It's basically just don't fight, come on. Okay, girl. But where is he bringing him to? I mean,
Yeah, what are
prison or
they going
something?
to do with him? Oh, oh.
Oh boy. I mean, you can hurt your dad like that also. Is he that dad?
Actually, is that him?
Oh,
It's not.
Who are you?
Thank you for saving my life.
I'm just glad I got here in time.
Find Varric. I want him to freeze in prison with the rest of these traitors.
Wait, you can't just lock them away. That will only make the South angrier.
You want them to go free?
No. But let them stand trial for what they did. Every Water Tribe citizen deserves that right.
Very well.
You're the oldest of us, but you always acted like the youngest. I had to become the responsible one.
You think you're the responsible
Oh
one?
And they're so
my.
dysfunctional.
People, you have a child lost. Come on, and it's
Exactly.
like dark.
This is not the
They're
moment
really
to,
like, I
yeah.
mean, seriously, what the hell is wrong with him?
You two have no idea how it feels to have the future of an entire culture on your shoulders.
Oh, boo-hoo. Must have been real hard for you, flying around the world with Dad riding elephant.
Hey, everybody
koi all day.
suffered. We get
Oh,
it.
so that's what this is all about.
That's what it's always been about. You think you're some savior who has to carry on Dad's legacy.
Who else is going to do it?
How about all of us?
Yeah, we're Aang's kids too.
True.
Never should have come on this vacation.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, I didn't want you to come in the first place.
Aang, come down
Can't
and
be around you two right now.
smack
Go back
them.
to the temple and see if Iki returned. I'll keep looking out here.
Not smack them, give them love. What's smacking?
say, kids, behave.
Come on.
I will haunt you from the spirit world. Behave.
I'm so glad you weren't there. I don't know what I would have done.
I had no idea how far Varric was willing to go. My brother and I have our differences, but I would never attack him. I'm the one who should apologize. After I saw the Southern Lights return, I was so proud of you. I never should have held you back.
When your father and I found each other, all we wanted was to live a simple life and raise a family. But then we discovered you were the Avatar, and simple was over. We knew one day the world would need you, and you wouldn't need us anymore.
Mom, Dad, of course I still need you.
We needed also this too.
Wait.
We weren't expecting you.
Arrest them.
Senna, you are under arrest
Are you
and will
serious,
stand trial.
dude?
Trial? For what?
For conspiring to assassinate me.
Oh, well, there you go,
boy.
Korra. There's your uncle.
Oh my god. I mean, as I said, like, it's again like that secret sauce, like with Arcane, like, nobody's in fault here, they're just doing what they think is right.
That's right, yeah. And making a lot of mistakes along the way.
Definitely, yeah. But at this point, Uncle is not seeing it, that he's doing the wrong things, you know. At least father was like, okay, I knew I would never go against my brother, you know, but this guy is like, no, arrest them. Something, you know,
This
he's
is like,
too obsessed.
you
yeah.
come there, you force your people on them, your soldiers, and then start arresting people for trying to go against you. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
So, I have no idea. How can they resolve this?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, she would have to be an avatar now more than ever, in a sense of like, yeah, you cannot treat people like this. You have to do it more politically or something, you know. They need a president. Chieftain, you're out.
I mean, we still have to see
Yeah, they need a mediator.
how far he's willing to go, you know, if he's...
yeah, true.
That's not the thing, like, who's going to... Okay, they're going to a trial, but who's going to be their judge, jury, you know, and...
An executioner?
An executioner.
No, I don't think that would be an executioner, but yeah.
Maybe banish, imagine him, like, banish
Again,
again.
come on, he's already banished, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it. I totally didn't expect that we would get this conflict now and all of a sudden and just because
Maybe
he's
it's
now...
about spirits.
I mean, it is it is about spirits. He wants to unite the world of spirits and people, but at the same time, like, how does he know that that's like the right way to do spirits want to be united and from among people? Or, I mean, we don't know anything about the spirit world. Maybe the spirit world should be left the way it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it would bring chaos maybe into the world if like too much disbalance. If they're...
True.
I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
It feels like I mean he's definitely on a mission. Like he wants to release spirits so they would be free. But why is he so obsessed with spirits? Like, we still don't know enough about him.
Yeah, true. I mean, there is something with Iki also. Yeah.
And also, like what's going on?
And with her, she saw that glowing. Avatar sculpture, or was that avatar? We don't see face or anything. It looked like something is strange there. So.
And there was also like that moment in a previous episode where the scene stopped suddenly when she turned and saw something behind her, and then it stopped. You know, so it's so strange. Why that's happening to her? But Aang, actually,
it's bad.
I don't know.
I don't think. I'm just saying. I understand him. You know. It's just, what can he do? Like, it's not like he is a regular guy and he can be more with his family.
I mean, but that's all fine. But that's the thing, like, he wasn't with all of them equally absent.
I mean,
he was more absent
can't
with...
be equally, you know, however you look. Yeah. Maybe, you know, it was just circumstances that happened that he was more with Tenzin. And the other two suffered the most. I get that, yeah. But it's just circumstances he wasn't thinking also, you know.
But why Tenzin?
maybe they were most close to each other.
Because he's our airbender?
Yeah, maybe he was always with him, training him, you know. And that is why they were able to go on vacation.
So maybe he was the most with Tenzin by chance, and not
exactly. It's just by coincidence that it's everything that happened that he didn't pay attention to other two. I mean, who knows? We didn't see that part.
I mean, that's
I'm
actually
just saying
like we were talking when what was that, like second season of Avatar, when we realized that he has to free himself of earthly obligations, basically, and then I was like, okay, does that mean that he also has to give up on love? But that's actually the thing. He has to sacrifice his family in order to be there for the world. So on paper, yeah, he can have family, he can fall in love, have kids, but in reality, this is how it turns out to be. Like
that's what I'm saying. You know, it's hard. Yeah, that's why I'm understanding him in a sense, because like he's the one who is keeping that balance between spirits. Imagine like, okay, now we are seeing how spirits react and everything. What if he could have all the time do something with spirits, go there and, you know, calm them down, and then this and then that. Who knows? And then you have these world problems with other guys, like what was the Amon's father? I forgot his name. Like his father, Yakon, and then something maybe other thing in Fire Nation, then in this nation. You know, who knows? You know.
Yeah. I mean, but now I'm thinking, like, I mean, how hard it must have been for Katara, you know, to
definitely
be his wife and mother of his children, because he was never there.
Was also, and you don't see her complain, you know. Maybe, you know.
I mean, we don't know. We don't know. Maybe,
but they didn't mention her, you know.
They didn't mention, but
no, they don't know. And also that they didn't even think of how she suffered, as you said now, because maybe she wasn't able to see Aang all the time.
I mean, but this is not.
They're mostly basically like, okay, me, you know, both of them. Bumi, let's say.
I mean, because
Tenzin,
this is not.
little,
this is not about her now. This is about them and their siblings' relationships. You know. So
but they're still talking about their experience. Okay, I was left till here. She was left there.
I mean, but even if they were like, okay, our mother was left too, that doesn't make it any easier for them and their feelings. You know, they wanted to have a father. I mean, sure, Avatar, we all know, like, generally, okay, sure, he has to be there for others, but every child wants their parent there for them. So,
that's okay. That's everything. That's definitely everything okay. But I thought maybe at least where they're now in this age, you know, they're like 15, 60 plus, they could at least maybe more be understandable towards Aang and his role as Avatar, you know. I don't know. I'm just looking at every perspective.
I don't know if there's
totally,
like always, there's always maybe a part of them, like maybe their dark part of them that's wondering whether he loved them enough. Even though, okay, you know, rationally, he's Avatar. Of course, he loves you, but he has to be there. So it's not about you. It's not about that he loves you less. But maybe there's always like a part of them that wonders, oh, maybe like I wasn't good enough as a child, or maybe like he didn't love me enough. So
I mean,
maybe there's always like that, like a demon.
Now, maybe it's occurred to me, maybe Aang possessed Iki and be like deliberately.
So they could
maybe
problems.
At least, you know, like work together, like bicker and get the problems, or maybe he will be there like, hey, I'm here, I know I wasn't there, but be as family, don't argue too much, you know, or something, you know.
I don't think so. I mean, especially because this is not the time and place for them to be resolving their family issues.
Yeah, true.
They're like, your kid's missing. It's not the time for you to reminisce about your childhood and everything. Which just goes to show, if they chose this moment to do this, it just goes to show like how much the issues are, they have unresolved issues they never talked about. And so, they never found the right time or opportunity to talk about that.
I mean, definitely, yeah. So,
but, I mean, we'll see what's going to happen now.
Yeah, it's more like family issues and not much. I mean, okay, we have different stuff with southern and northern tribes, so yeah. But it's a lot of like, I didn't expect to be this type of a season or these few episodes for now. Thought maybe it's going to be like, you know how it was more serious with Amon. Maybe I thought maybe it's going to be like real spirits now all of a sudden invading or something. But that can still be pending,
This is just the start of the season.
Exactly,
it's like
exactly.
third episode.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot more to go.
Exactly, yeah.
So this all feels like a build up to
definitely. So we should
we'll see what's going to happen. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.